Hi, I'm Lisa Natoli. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. And today I would like to invite you to challenge yourself. I want to challenge you to leave behind sadness, sickness, depression, and doubt. And you might think that's impossible. But if it was a life or death situation, you would find a way. You would. And we all think we have time, and we all believe in process, and we believe that external situations are going to affect our happiness. But you begin to discover that all depression and sadness, it literally is a choice. And A Course in Miracles is a way for you to begin to notice the beliefs that you're holding about yourself and make a conscious, active decision to leave behind those beliefs. So I was thinking recently about something I'd heard from Carlos Castaneda years ago. I used to read him when I was in my 20s. And Don Juan, who's a teacher, used to say to Carlos, never explain, never complain. And I've carried that with me, and I haven't done it perfectly over the years, but I love that because if you look at what explaining yourself is, it always contains hidden guilt, always. Why would you have to explain yourself? And complaining is the same thing. You literally are trapping yourself in a story that you don't even want to be in. And so I was looking at this whole idea of everything just being thought. Just every single thing that we think all day is just a belief. It's just a thought. And you discover that you can stop that track that's running in your head. And you can begin to cancel the beliefs, you can cancel the thought, and you can affirm the truth. So I want to challenge you. I really want to challenge you to begin to notice the thoughts that you're having, the beliefs that you're holding, the words that are coming out of your mouth. And for many people, it is completely unconscious. So we just automatically start explaining ourselves. It's just what we all have done our whole lives. We all complain. We think that we're looking at a world and we need to tell people the story about it. And just yesterday I was with a friend and we went to the ocean and we walked up this pathway, and when we got to the top of the pathway to where the beach was, she was breathing heavily and she stopped and she just needed to take a moment. She has his breathing difficulty, and then she said, "Oh, I forgot my sunglasses in the car." I said, "Do you want to go get them?" And she said, "I can't." And I can't, it is the killer. That is a belief that so many people just say it automatically, I can't. And I can't is the end of you. It is, because the body will catch up with that thought. And so you begin to really train your mind to exactly what you are saying and thinking, because she could go get those sunglasses. She could walk, and then she said, "I can't breathe." She was breathing. I was standing right there with her. But the mind goes very much into extremes, and the thought is more powerful than the body. So the body starts to reflect the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions that you're telling yourself. So you want to wake up to that. You want to really wake up to what exactly you're saying. So I said, well, you could go get those glasses if you wanted to. Like, really pay attention. Like, I can is a belief. I have a breathing disorder is a belief. Every single thing is giving you effects. And that's something I hear quite a lot. I can't because I have no money. No, you could if you wanted to. Because I can't is going to give you a physical reality of you really can't. Until suddenly you can't walk. You can't go get those sunglasses in the car because your mind has been telling yourself that for so long that now becomes your experience. So I want you to just challenge yourself. I want you to really pay attention to the words that you're saying, the emotions that you're feeling. And I wanted to read something from A Course in Miracles. The peace of God is shining in me now. It says, The peace of God is shining in me now. And what I love about this lesson is it says that the only thing that you came with here is the light of God. It is the only thing that each one of us came here with. It says, why wait for heaven? And heaven is not a place or a condition. It is an awareness of oneness. Why wait for that? Why wait for joy? Why wait for gratitude? Why wait for love? Why wait for heaven? Those who seek the light are merely covering their eyes. The light is in you now. So in the middle of your depression, your sadness, your doubt, the light is in you now. Enlightenment is but a recognition, not a change at all. Light is not of the world, yet you who bear the light in you are alien here as well. The light came with you from your native home and stays with you because it is your own. The light came with you from your native home and stays with you because it is your own. It is the only thing you bring with you from Him who is your source. It shines in you because it lit your home and leads you back to where it came from, and you are at home. And it says this light cannot be lost. Why wait to find it in the future or believe it has been lost already or never was there? It can be so easily looked upon that arguments which prove it is not there become ridiculous. Who can deny the presence of what he beholds in him? It is not difficult to look within, for there all vision starts. So I want you to remember that. There's a light in you. It's the only thing that you brought with you from your native home, and therefore you have everything. You have everything you brought with you. But the mind wants to convince you that you have nothing, that you have no energy, no money, no health, no friends, just no opportunities, but you have everything. And so now you're changing your mindset. Mindset. It's a mind setting. Where's your mind set? And for most people, the mind is set in fear. It's set in a belief in separation. And I love A Course in Miracles. And I want to just say it's not the end. It is not the highest truth. Like if you look at these workbook lessons, like I feel the love of God within me now, that's not the highest truth. Like there's an I that feels, and there's a God. And so the lesson is set in duality. But A Course in Miracles is within the ego's thought system to literally dismantle that thought system of fear. And so it's needed. So whenever I hear someone who's struggling, I always say, get a copy of the book and do the workbook lessons. Just do it. Just take that 1 year. It's going to be the best gift you're going to give yourself. 1 lesson a day, and the light will begin to dismantle the fear and everything that goes along with it. And I hear people that say, I'm halfway through, I stopped. And I just say, go. Because you are training your mind in a systematic way. And to me, A Course in Miracles, it is the fast track. It is the fastest thing in my experience I have ever seen to bring people to that point when you put the course down. It says, forget this course, come with holy, open hands unto God. And so it's leading us to that place where you remember your identity in God. But before that happens, you really got to get rid of a lot of the debris. And the fastest way I know is with the workbook lessons. So I really just invite you to challenge yourself, starting now, to catch the belief when it comes up. When you say, I can't, catch it. Just stop on the mark and then change it. Just instantly say, no, I could if I wanted to. And that dismantles the I can't. You start saying, I can't walk down the stairs, I can't do that, you will begin to have an experience when you physically cannot. And I don't want that for you. I want you to really start to know the truth. Catch when you're complaining, catch when you're explaining. Catch every thought, and they come in so fast, most people don't even recognize them. And so I really just invite you to enter into this now. and to see if it was a life or death situation. If somebody said to you, you have 24 hours to live, except for this one thing, if you can do this one thing, that you would live, and that is to get into a state of gratitude, most would be able to do it. And then you would see you can do it. You see, I can't get out of depression. That's another belief. I can't get out of depression. You don't know my circumstances. That's a belief. And so you really just become a master at watching yourself. And I invite you to just play with this idea. I invite you to start the workbook lessons if you haven't done them yet. Read the introduction and give yourself that gift. And I'm just very grateful that we're on this path together, and I love you. Thank you.